I've got no idea where we've been, where we're going and where we are right now. Oh, you spot the surprise.
Well, when I +1, it's blooming freezing again though. You normally find her like hugging lampposts and things. It's the most I've seen her move in weeks. Well guys, welcome to Finland. And the sun has come out. It's beautiful. And our little park up that we'll find here is pretty stunning. Although, pretty sure I just saw a bear print.
I think it was.
And in other news, for those of you who have been watching our videos for a while, you know that I have had what Nicola described as an irrational fear of something. Well, it turns out...
I nearly fell down the toilet.
See?
The step up there was really wobbly and I went a bit backwards. And also it's an interesting one. This one you actually have to put proper compost on top. Which it actually smells pretty good, isn't it? And I'm weird. Weird. But it's stunning here and so warm in the sun, it's lovely.
Really beautiful.
Definitely seen either moose or reindeer prints in the sand over there, but I'm not personally convinced it's bears. It's not bears.
Bears. I'll be using our inside loo tonight, I think. For the last couple of days, we have actually been parked up outside Santa's house. And for someone, maybe wasn't ever getting into the Christmas spirit.
I'm transformed. It's been amazing. I've spent hours wandering around the village.
We've been there 3 days.
I know. I didn't want to leave. I cried.
Parked up. You're always crying.
I know, but I cried because it's transformed how I feel about Christmas.
I must admit, it was actually quite nice. It would be beautiful to see in the winter snow. Some of the sort of attractions and stuff are closed, still getting prepared.
Yeah, Santa Park was closed and Snowman World was closed and Mrs. Santa Claus's house was closed, but everything else was open.
We did go and meet Santa.
We did. He was really nice.
Apparently they go to Santa University as well.
Yes.
Wow.
Hang on, what do you mean? He's real. He was a real Santa.
True that. He looked the most genuine Santa I've ever seen. We are now parked up for the evening. Going to enjoy this. Unfortunately, someone has to work. I'm actually going to record another vlog that you'll have already seen. Messing with your head there. And then we're going to watch out for bears.
I tell you what, if here we go. If we see a bear while we're staying here, I will buy you a new MacBook. That's how confident I am. There's no
Yo bear. Yo bear. I wonder how much I could pay someone to come down here in a big bear suit. Right, we shall catch up probably tomorrow morning.
Where we've had a bear-free night.
Or I'll be at the Mac store going, woo! See you tomorrow, guys. What a beautiful morning, eh? Chilly, mind you. Lovely mist on the lake. But yeah, really beautiful morning. And a fantastic place to stay. Really quiet, lovely evening last night. Now we're about 15 minutes away from a campsite actually. We both have quite a lot of work to do over the next couple of days. But this campsite looks like it's nestled in amongst a forest, again right by a river or a lake I think. So hopefully, as well as being hunkered down in the van working, we can actually get out and explore the national park. The campsite's in the national park. But for now we're going to go pick up some supplies for our extended stay in the campsite. Have a shower. It's been a while since we had a shower and the lakes are looking a little bit too cold. We're a little bit wimpish. We've lost our sort of mental strength for getting in the cold water. Probably should get that back again. But no, this is beautiful. Oh, and last night there was a very slight aurora going on up to the north. Unfortunately, the previous night when we were staying at Santa's house, there was an incredible aurora going on, which actually you could see with the naked eye from sort of northern UK as well. But sadly, we were sucked in, and here it was just a very slight one. But you never know. Maybe over the next couple of days, when we're at the campsite, we'll get some clear skies and a bit of an aurora. Right, shopping time, then to the campsite. Oh, I think I did see a bear. Kind of wandered by, kind of gruffled a little bit and then sort of sauntered on. A bit too dark to get any footage with the thing, but you can probably hear it, kind of the audio that I picked up. So I think Nicola and I owes me a MacBook. Do you reckon I could get away with that? any digital creators out there want to send me some footage of a so-called bear wandering past our van at 2 a.m.
Oh baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh.
I think it's second breakfast time. Yep, 10:30.
I think I just found Nicola's best ever sign. Look, buffet and souvenirs.
I can smell things. So we can't have a real one yet. But oh, how much do I want this? It's so lifelike, look at it.
Woke up this morning to a blanket of mist and fog. It's blooming freezing again though. But wow, what a place. You literally just park up in the woods, full electricity, drop toilets, lovely warm showers, a little kitchen area, which has actually been fantastic because, say, we're in Finland now and they don't have LPG. So we're trying as much as possible to save our gas, and given the fact that we both have probably 2, maybe 3 days full work on, it's great to be able to decamp into the sort of little living space, lovely heated area, and work there. So we spent most of yesterday afternoon working there, and that's where we'll spend a lot of today. Now, we actually got quite fortunate because this area, or this campsite, actually closes on Sunday. It's Friday today. So we're going to stay right the way through to Sunday. Looks like there's going to be some nice places to do a little bit of trail running as well. But this is beautiful. Now we're about 10-15 miles away from the Finnish-Russian border, which I hear has some bears in the area. So I'm sure there's none around here, far too many people probably during the summer and stuff, but your eyes and your brain still sort of plays tricks on you. You see something move in the distance, moving between the trees, and you think, we did, however, yesterday see some Siberian jays. Maybe try to get some footage of those later on today. I'm going to take a wander down. There's a lovely lake down there. Some of that sun might have actually broken through by then. Might get some mist over the lake. So let's take a wander down there. But this is beautiful. Is that a bear? Yo bear, yo bear. Well, good day again, guys. That mist has now cleared. And we have just finished about 3 hours work. It's a fantastic little working area actually, and just great that we don't have to use the gas because it's
really cold.
It's a little bit chilly.
Really cold. We could see our breath in the van this morning.
Yeah. So we're going to wander out. It's about 1.5, taking a bit of a break from work. And given the fact that I think the weather tomorrow is supposed to be a bit more overcast, we're going to go and check out the National Park Visitor Centre. Obviously, just to check out all the nature trails and all the routes and all the information.
Not to see if they've got any food, of course.
So we'll take a wander through this lovely woodland. The mist down at the lake this morning was rather beautiful as well. I managed to even convince someone else to come down and see it, although didn't know where I was, and it was like, where are you, where are you? Why is this called the Bear Trail?
I've got no idea. Be good if we saw bears.
You keep saying that.
I'll just shove you in front of them because you're chunkier than me.
Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know.
Well, that's been really nice, guys. Little sort of 5k around the woodland. Sadly, lacking in the wildlife side of things.
And the food. They're all cooking sausages back there.
They were. There was a little sort of wilderness hut, and they were cooking big bangers, which looked very nice. So I guess just from a research point of view, we should probably go and check out the visitor centre.
Absolutely.
And actually, what we were also doing here was doing a little bit of research for a trail run tomorrow morning.
Interesting. There's a big hill.
Should be
It goes
fun.
on for a long while.
Yeah, in about 8 weeks' time, less than 8 weeks' time, we're due to do a half marathon back in Ireland. And it's very hilly, so get someone training. But we're going to probably wander at least past the visitor centre.
Oh no, I'm definitely going in.
And
For a start, there's a shop.
Oh,
So
God.
why
Yeah,
wouldn't I
shop.
go in?
Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost.
Can you guys hear that? We think that's a great spotted woodpecker. Time for us to leave our little cabin in the woods. It's been wonderful
It's
here.
been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Definitely come here if you're in the area when it reopens again. June
Yeah.
to mid-September.
Mid-September, which is where we are now. A little bit more rainy, and of course you're right in the middle of the national park as well. Lots of hiking to do. Looks like there's kayaks and canoes to rent. Yeah, wonderful. An absolutely fantastic place. And if it had been open the next couple of days, we probably would have stayed at least one more day. But
€30 a night, including electric.
yeah, and really hot showers.
Yeah, really good.
Unlimited hot showers. I feel so clean. Well, we are probably not going to do a huge amount today because, as I said, it is quite rainy. So we'll probably catch up again tomorrow morning when I think we have our eyes set on another hike. Still part of this national park, but a little bit further south. I think today's only task is to go get this one fed.
Just got to stay warm today, warm and dry.
And fed.
That might be difficult in the van.
Feeding won't be.
Give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it.
Well, good morning, guys.
It's
And
freezing.
every blooming time.
Sorry.
It's a good job I've got a layer of ice in my ear hole.
It's so cold.
And we have a little bit of a problem, but we'll talk about that in a moment. We're actually going to close this vlog off here. We are about to go and head on what seems to be a pretty chilly hike. But we'll close this vlog off here. Hello.
Oh, hello.
But actually, before we go, and I know there's going to be some of you out there who have been dying to hear, because of course we closed last week's vlog off talking about the best laundry in Norway, and we haven't talked about it yet.
I think it's the best laundry in the world.
I have never seen anyone so excited.
Yeah. It's basically set up to look like a little coffee shop.
It's a good description.
Yeah, and it's free tea, coffee or hot chocolate.
With marshmallows.
Yeah, and there's multiple varieties of tea as well. And there's little fudge sweets in bowls on the tables.
We took a bit too many.
And there's a comfy sofa and you could work, there's plugs.
I love how the fact that for the last 2 minutes we've been talking about it and haven't once mentioned the actual laundry facilities.
But also the wash is a 30-minute cycle and brilliant. And the dryer is, I think that was also 30 minutes. Best dryer ever. Seriously, perfect. Now, it's pricey. For a 13 kilogram wash and dry, it cost me about £26.
Pretty
But
much.
you know what? Everything was brilliant, and I'd rather pay that and get everything properly done and in a nice environment. The only downside, it's too quick.
Yeah.
You have to leave.
And also, second downside, didn't it shrink some of your leggings?
Oh, it shrunk one pair of leggings, but then looking at the label, they shouldn't have been put in a tumble
We
dryer.
had to do a bit of
So,
stretchy.
Yeah.
We just had a little bit of a to-do off camera. My hand is so cold. Actually, speaking about the cold, yeah, we have a bit of an issue. We're in Finland, as you know, no LPG in Finland. And while we have been staying at that lovely campsite and conserving our gas, last night when we came down here, we put the heating on and we thought everything was grand. Until we went to put the heating off and it told us we had 1 bar of gas left.
No.
Now we think it's somewhere between 1 and 2 bars of gas, but we have somewhere between 1 and 2 weeks left in Finland potentially.
And it's so cold.
So
But I've got to decide between being warm and eating hot food.
you know what wins there all the
Food.
time? Food.
Food.
Yeah, I can wrap up warm from a very, very chilly Finland. I think it said it felt like -6 or something this morning. So and you can
You never
definitely
told me
feel
that.
it. I have now. My hand is
Yeah,
so
it's so cold. Can we go, please? Can we go? Can we go? It's too cold.
You guys are probably saying that as well. All right, guys. Well, once again, thanks a lot for following along. And until next week, when we will be again somewhere in Finland, hopefully somewhere slightly warmer, maybe as we head further south.
I can't wave because I'm keeping my hands in the pockets. I wave with my head. Bye-bye.
Seeing that blooming hair. When are we going to get that cut? See you next week, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's the most I've seen her move in weeks.